Florida, Orlando, January 2006. The morning light falls across a quiet neighborhood, and inside one of those sunlit apartments lived a young woman named Jennifer Kesse. 24 years old, bright, confident, successful. She had everything she ever wanted: a great job, a loving boyfriend, her own apartment, and dreams that felt within reach. Her life looked perfect, but sometimes perfection hides a storm just beyond the door. Jennifer worked as a project manager in a finance company. She was admired for her professionalism, the type of woman who never missed a deadline, never missed a call. Her friends described her as independent, ambitious, and radiant. But they also remembered something else in the days before she vanished. Jennifer mentioned feeling uneasy around the construction workers near her condo. She said they stared too long, watched her walk, made her feel unsafe. Sunday, January 23rd, Jennifer spent the weekend with her boyfriend, Rob Allen. They had dinner, laughed, shared stories. It was one of those calm weekends before the busy week ahead. That night, they spoke one last time on the phone. Jennifer said, softly, "I'm tired, let's talk tomorrow." No one knew those would be her final words. Tuesday morning, January 24th, Jennifer didn't show up for work. Her colleagues were surprised. Jennifer never, ever missed work. Calls went unanswered. By noon, her family began to worry. By evening, panic set in. When her parents reached her condo, they found the door locked. Everything looked normal. The bed was made, clothes neatly arranged, makeup ready on the counter. But Jennifer was gone. Police began the investigation immediately. Her phone silent, her credit cards untouched, her car missing. They questioned neighbors, friends, co-workers, but there were no witnesses, no sounds, no struggle. It was as if Jennifer had simply disappeared. 2 days later, a break. Jennifer's Chevy Malibu was found, abandoned just 1 mile away. Inside, dust, fingerprints wiped clean, and one eerie clue: a surveillance video. The footage showed someone parking Jennifer's car and walking away. The figure looked calm, casual, confident. But fate played its cruelest trick. A metal fence blocked the person's face in every single frame. 3 frames, 3 perfect moments, and not one clear face. A faceless shadow walking away with the truth. Jennifer's family was shattered. Her father, Drew, said she never disappeared without a word. Something terrible happened. The search grew: helicopters, dogs, national headlines, yet nothing. The media began calling her the girl who vanished beyond the door. Because that's exactly what she did. She left for work, stepped out her door, and never came back. That surveillance footage became legend. Every expert tried to enhance it, identify the face, but all failed. Some said the figure walked like a man. Others insisted it was a woman. No one knew. One detective said, Jennifer may have known her abductor. That's why there was no struggle. And that idea changed everything. Her parents refused to give up. They printed flyers, held press conferences, appeared on TV. Every night, they prayed for one phone call, just one clue. They hired private investigators, and soon, dark details emerged. Several construction workers in Jennifer's building had criminal histories. Some had even made inappropriate comments about her. Jennifer had told her friends she felt watched, followed, but she never imagined how real that fear would become. Her car, found clean, her condo, locked. no forced entry. So, did Jennifer open the door willingly? Did she see a familiar face? Her brother Logan said, "We believe the person who took her knew her, and they're still out there." Years passed. Still, the Kesse family fought on. By 2020, Jennifer's case was still unsolved. Her parents took control of the investigation files themselves. They refused to let her name fade. Every January 24th, they light a candle for a daughter whose smile still lingers in their memories. Her mother whispers, "She was loved, she was bright, and she was brave. But the world never gave us answers." Today, Jennifer's story is told across America, not just as a mystery, but as a symbol of love, loss, and strength. Because some people never truly disappear. They become echoes, living forever beyond the door that never opened again.